My name is Myra and I'm from Camarillo. So I came a couple of times to Revelation Church and I heard about the Healed Conference. And as much as I wanted to come, I thought that the service was 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I just thought that would be too long for me to sit through a service. But when I talked to a friend about it, she said it's actually 2 separate sessions. And I said, maybe I can do that because at the time I couldn't sit or stand for too long. I was just in too much pain. And I would have really intense heart palpitations. So my heart wouldn't let me. It was just very intense. And so I had developed COVID a year before in July. And it just completely messed up my neurological system. I lost my ability to speak and my ability to walk properly. And I started losing just all of my hair. I was having migraines, insomnia, digestive issues, just everything was just wrong. And the doctors could not figure it out. They did every single test possible. And they said, we did everything that our technology would allow and we can't find anything. So then they started trying to diagnose me with different things like fibromyalgia, MS, and a couple of other things, but they couldn't find anything to support what they were saying. So they were just trying to give me medications to help ease the pain, but nothing was working. And there was a point where my right leg was constantly going out on me, and I would be walking and all of a sudden my leg would start turning inward and I couldn't walk right. And then I drive a stick shift, so sometimes I would be trying to drive to get somewhere and my leg would just not work, and I would just call a friend on the phone and just have them pray for me, and I was just crying. So when I went up front during the line that we were walking through, he prayed for me, and then he just was rebuking the spirit of infirmity, and then he also, I think, called out anxiety and confusion. And at that time I was trying to tell him what was going on, but I started stuttering and I couldn't. So then after that he just said, test your pain. How is it? Like, let's see, do you have any pain? And then it was just completely gone. Everything was gone. And then I went home and I haven't had any issues since. The doctors couldn't figure it out then. They still can't figure it out what happened. And just the other day I went back to the doctor and they're like, this is just a miracle. We can't explain anything. And then I told them, well, you can send your patients to Revelation Church, but you might go out of business because you're not going to have any more patients. Jesus is worth it. Jesus is here. He didn't die in vain. He died for a reason, and this is it. He's giving life back to his kids. He's just my everything. I'm so grateful. I don't have enough words to describe how grateful I am.